Alright then, welcome back to Castlegoat, and to me having to plan a way to rescue this stupid bloody dude up here. Right, it's always a bit more complicated to dig upwards, but at least it looks like we may be in a reasonable position here. We want to dig back about that far. Mine a stairs up, about there. That'll come up on this floor. And then mine out this wall. That should connect to him. But we're going to cancel this job for now, so no one tries to leave the fort in order to do it. That'll also drain that water out and let it run down the walls outside. But on the morrow, we should be able to go and rescue him. Not that he deserves rescuing for coming to a place like that. Okay, let's see. We're going to need a couple more things in here. Let's get some more tables, and this time we'll make them out of basalt. No, actually we won't. We're using that so heavily in other places. Let's make it out of sandstone again. And a new chair. Once again, make that out of granite. Okay, now, how are you doing? You've got one more granite statue to make. Let's make some serpentine ones, because we now actually have the blocks to do that. So, go! And we also need... How many of these rooms have we got? Another 2. So we're going to need another set, another pair of dressers and cabinets. What have we got that we can use? We'll use the pine ones. 2 dressers and 2 cabinets, please. And we will be close then to having our ambassadors happy with their rooms. I know, crazy. Ambassadors that are actually satisfied. What is the world coming to? But let's put these walls in as well, so that these rooms will actually count as rooms for the sake of ambassadors. There we go. Okay, making some progress. Little by little. Now, has this been walled over? No. And we're still waiting on the stuff in here. But we are actually slowly getting these areas done. I'm not going to build the workshops in here until we actually have the spaces to store everything, just because there'll be no point. They'll just be filling up and having to haul stuff all over the place. So I'd rather have it be efficient from the get-go. But whilst we're waiting on that, I suppose I should build the market stall, or at least designate it to be built. So market stall, 3 sandstone tables, and 1 granite chair as soon as it is available. There we are. Wow. Castlegoat is really starting to become a little hive of activity, a centre for trade and commerce. Also, I removed some ramps so I can replace these tiles out here as well. Now, one of the things that I'm going to need to do out here is build up the dirt. Quite a lot, in fact, because this area is not going to have anything in it right now. I suppose I could just leave it hollow. And a part of me is leaning towards that just because it would be easier, but on the plus side, it would also get rid of an enormous amount of the dirt in our kingdom if I just built it into walls. So let's go with that. Build terrain, soil walls. It'll give a lot of people stuff to do whilst they're whilst in the night. So if I do this now, in fact, I could... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello. I was busy. Couldn't you see? I think that's why they did it. They could see I was busy and just wanted to annoy me. Right, we'll build out as far as that. Now, what will happen there is, because this is one build order, they should build it intelligently. Should being the operative word. It doesn't mean they will, but they should. Now, is that door being built? Oh, no. They have actually bust their way through. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. We need the alarm bell rung then. We'll use this alarm bell to do that, because it's away from the fighting. Sound the alarm, please. Everyone get into your goblin slaying uniforms. And the poisonous ancients should already be marching out to attack, but let's just make sure they're marching out to attack this one. There we go. Go forth, poisonous ancients, to your duty. I don't even need to say it's a duty. They actively like it, I'm fairly sure. They're all bloodthirsty. Is people starting to equip? They might not be. And there are ogres there, so I'm a little bit concerned that our armor may be in danger. Right, everyone is equipping, so that means the bell has probably been rung. So please get out there and kill the ogre first. I know I usually go for the goblins because they're faster to kill. But when Lizzie's armor broke, I fancy it was because the ogre broke it. Or the ogre did an enormous amount of damage to it. And that's very loud. Why must you be so loud when you're fighting? Well, the goblins are all dead. The ogre is soon to follow. There we go. Well done, everyone. That was fantastic work. You can now ring the copper alarm bell, sound the all clear, and get out of your uniforms. The gnome swarm, as the term has been coined, seems to be a fantastically effective way of protecting your fort. And I doubt I'm going to change that up anytime soon, even once we've got steel, because then we'll see goblins with steel. But once we've actually got a large group, a full military squad, maybe 2 military squads, then I'll start to consider not having our gnomes all drop what they're doing. But I'll probably still have a very active militia even then. I just might leave certain squads that are performing certain tasks off duty. But it is the second day of winter, which means there is absolutely no point in us having any of these plants out here. So we want all of these to be foraged. No, can I not? Remove designation of these farms. I don't need them there. And then will you forage them? Yes, haha. Okay. Have to remove the farms first. There we go. So that should all be gathered now. And those farms should just break down. I mean, they have been planted, but it isn't really a big thing on my list of things to care about, having a little bit of lost efficiency there. I think I stopped this one before the entire field was replanted, so we have saved some seeds, but over here, most of it has already been replanted, unfortunately. I think I mixed the boat with the cotton fields, which is a shame, but there we go. Now, I should probably undesignate these as well, because these are all going to be taken away. But I believe, have they all been replanted? No, they haven't. That's equally good. This one has had some replanting. But as you saw, we do have an awful lot of seeds available in the fort. Now, let's see. Have we got any furniture that I can build? I'm not sure what it really does to have the furniture made. Like, having them happy, what that means. Perhaps they leave if they're unhappy for long enough. That would make sense. Actually, that's probably what's going to happen. But statues, we've got 1 serpentine statue. So you're going to have a granite and a serpentine statue. Enjoy. Hopefully that gets about soon, and hopefully it'll push it over 600. And you will then start getting happy, because you're probably unhappy at this point. Oh no, good. Alright, fair enough. What? Requires privacy and walls? What do you mean? You've got privacy and walls. Damn it. Why are you not happy with this? What about Faye? Faye, how do you feel, Faye? No, let me click on the diplomacy screen and see him like this. Privacy and walls, it does, but I'm sure I set that up for you. I'm absolutely positive, in fact. No one falls asleep on the floor. Well, this is now sufficiently valuable, but why are your quarters not satisfying you then? That I don't understand in the slightest. Have I overstepped it in some way? Can't tell. Let me undesignate it. We'll remove the designation and then rebuild it. That's the only thing that I can think of to do. So personal quarters, that's 3 by 3. It's not going over the walls, it's just surrounded by walls and doors. So, where are you? Violi. Now, are you going to be happy, Violi? Let's find you. Nothing at this time. Okay, fantastic. It worked perfectly. Oh, Deathbot has created a legendary loaf of wheat bread. Deathbot, let us check out your legendary wheat bread. Where is it? The insufferable loaf of wheat bread. Is it legendary because it's that bad? Is it a legendarily bad loaf of wheat bread? And it's still only worth 5, so I can only assume that it is. Deathbot, your cookery leaves much to be desired. But what are you doing? Oh, you're replanting the fields, aren't you? Damn it, I should have stopped these when I had the chance. You've already done most of the fields. Well, I was going to completely redo this area, but I suppose we can work around them having replanted the field. Yeah, go on then. That's fine. If I need to, I'll just gather more seeds later on. Now, these have all turned into just regular soil, so that's fine. They will probably grow still if I don't disturb them, but I don't imagine that's going to happen. Oh, Ambassador of the Scalded Land has left. Well, bugger it. That is not good. Okay, they got unhappy enough that they have left. That, I'm a little bit saddened by this. We need more statues, damn it. Let's see. Stone carver. What are you making? You're making a serpentine statue. Another granite statue. Okay. I was sure that you'd already done that, but alright. Carry on. How many blocks have we got? Have we got enough? I doubt we have yet, but hopefully soon then. If we can just stop using up all of the granite, then we should be okay. In fact, I'm going to turn off this one, cancel those ones, and just make statues for me instead. Right, we're going to pop the statues in here. We're going to remove this designation for now. Otherwise, our gnomes will simply take the room. And as much as I want to give you rooms, I really do, I kind of need the ambassadors to be happy. They are my only source of Ferrero Rocher, don't you know? And for those of you who don't know what Ferrero Rocher is, Google it. And wonder at how you've lived your life up to now without having sampled the exquisite taste that is Ferrero Rocher. Okay, that is actually going quite well. But I'm going to pause the recording here. We are waiting basically on things being built, and I do hate just dragging you along for that. So I'm going to pause the recording here, and when you return, hopefully we will have another room set up for the ambassadors, and possibly even have started building our workshops in here. So see you soon. Well, a few things have happened in your absence. Firstly, I have finished off these rooms, and these ones are now ready to be built. We actually have everything ready to be built in them. It's just a wait now for some to come along. Unfortunately, the two ambassadors that lived in or had these quarters have left due to being unhappy. And we've also, with them, quite all of the merchants are gone, so we didn't actually need to try and dig this one out, thankfully. Now, these rooms are worth quite a lot. Violi's quarters, 629. Ziff and Brown's quarters, 762. So hopefully these ones will be equally valued. We won't designate them until we get the ambassadors back. Can we immediately request them? I'm not sure. Let's try. Rainy Gear, ambassador en route. Okay. We might need to... maybe they've sent another ambassador since... Maybe we have to wait for that ambassador to get back and badmouth us for a bit for our terrible hospitality, and then we can arrange for them to come meet us again. I have since set up this stockpile. Unfortunately, I can't designate which corpses to bring here. It's called the Slaughter Storage, rank 2, because I want the corpses here as fast as possible. It's not rank 1 because obviously only bandaged stockpiles really get that. But corpses and limbs will be brought along. We are almost ready to build the actual butchers in there, and I'm quite happy about that. Waiting on these to be fleshed out. I've filled in this area with raw stone and then walled it on the outside, and things are coming along quite nicely, as you can see. There are a few other things that I need to do, though. Out here, we have almost finished filling this in with dirt, which I'm very, very pleased with. Once that's done, we'll do the same on the other side. Though hopefully by then we'll have brought the stairs up a little bit and we can connect through here. The only thing that I'm thinking is that, do I really want this that high? I mean, I've already gone ahead and done it now. I've let them replant these fields, but I might just go ahead and undo that work. It'll be fairly easy for us to get the seeds back, I imagine. We could just trade for them to replenish our stocks, but I'm not really sure that I need it this high. We could probably get away with it being this high. So these last layers could be stripped away completely. But in the meantime, we might see some goblins soon. Yes. Oh, no. A mant scout running away. Are you going to spot him? Yeah. Okay, well, just let him flee. I don't care. No, too late, too late. You've missed your opportunity. He's fled already. Go back, you fools. But we are bringing in the logs from outside, which is pretty good. Because as soon as they're inside, I'll feel a lot more comfortable. But it looks like they have finished the storage zones. This one is about to be finished. Okay, this is what we're going to have. This is for the finished goods. So this is finished food. This is finished drink. And these are the actual components. So meat, eggs, that sort of stuff will all be stored in these locations. Fruit and that sort of thing will be stored there. Now, is everything going okay outside? Is someone outside? Oh, right, you're just up on top of the wall. That's fine. That's not something I'm going to worry about. Right, we need to designate these areas then. So, first, designate a stockpile for, let's say, prepared meals. We'll make this a priority 3. These should be hauled fairly quickly out of the kitchens, just so that they don't clog up. Now, what are we going to want for this? So, let's get down here. First things we're going to want... Well, we don't really create food out of fruit. There are no, like, fruit pies. They should be added, in my opinion. That would be kind of cool. We don't want eggs either. We don't even want sausages or loaves of bread. We want sandwiches, cheese omelettes, sausage omelettes, and mushroom omelettes. Those are the only real finished foods. And in all ways, we should try and gravitate towards those. So that one done. Next, we want this one. And this one equally should be that. Finished drinks. Or prepared drinks. Actually, what should we call this? Well, may as well be drinks stockpile. Since there are no mid-stage drinks. Now, I'm thinking... We're not going to store milk here. Even though we could, milk is going to be used primarily for making cheese out of. So we'll just have wine, beer, and tea stored in there. Next, we will have the stockpile here. This will be drink ingredients. I've probably spelled that wrong. I do not apologize. Actually, I do. I hate it when I spell things wrong. Where's my spell checker? I need it. I don't speak English naturally, and I'm dyslexic. This is like a minefield for me. Okay. Let's see. What have we got? We want fruits, definitely. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and mushrooms. We want mushrooms and fruits to be stored there. Now, mushrooms can be stored in either one for this one. Because of, obviously, the tea properties. We will make mushroom omelettes if we have to. We've got so many mushrooms, it seems silly not to bother, because we're never going to run out of mushrooms for tea. That's just not going to happen. But we will also want some wheat. Where are we going to find wheat? So that'll be under plants. So we want grain to be stored there as well. And finally, food ingredients. And this will be a 4. I think I set the other one to a 4 as well. I'm not sure. But we want eggs, meat, sausages, loaves of bread, mushrooms, and cheese to all be stored there, as well as... Where are you? It's quite unfortunate that this window has a scroll limit. We need to close the food part first to be able to see the grain. There we go. That's pretty much all I can think of that we're going to need in either stockpile. Let me just double check that I made this a priority. Oh no, I made that priority 3. I want that to be priority 4. There we go. Now this one is going to be full of barrels, this one full of crates. So let's set that up now. So furniture, storage rather, barrels. Have we got any? We've got a lot of barrels. We'll also need some barrels set up over there for the yak's milk. I should actually, while I'm thinking about that, set that up. So we'll bring over the birch barrels, build all 4 of those, and we'll add yak's milk to this. Food ingredients, where are you? Drink yak's milk. There we go. And build storage barrels, and there's 1 barrel that is already full of yak's milk. In fact, we've got 5, possibly. We'll only store 3 of those there. And one more. Storage, barrel. I think we had some orange wood barrels as well. In fact, we could go ahead, since we are going to have an awful lot of yak's milk, we may as well provide the storage place for it. Now, they should get on with that straight away. I do not believe that we have any crates, unfortunately. No, we don't. Right, so we're going to want a couple of those. We'll make 3 crates to start with, there, and 6 down there. And we'll see where we can go from there. Right, so crates. In fact, what are we storing down here? This is purely a food and drink stockpile. Why? Wait. Let's just remove this designation. It no longer needs to be stored there. All of these crates are now free. Free to be placed wherever I please. Let's go ahead and make use of those now. We've got 36 crates. My lord. Got 1 orange wood crate. Go on then, we'll pop you there. And the next, we've got, let's see, 6 birch crates. Place you down. That's quite handy. And then probably a ridiculous amount of pine crates by the looks of it. We've got 1 applewood crate as well. We'll go ahead and place that one over here. Just by there. And finally, ridiculous amounts of... In fact, there's probably no point in even worrying about this. We may as well just fill that up with... In fact, let's just cancel those ones. We'll just set them to any crate. That way everything should be easier. I should have thought of this before I started puzzling over which barrels were going to be placed where. Oh, I can be a bit derpy sometimes. Alright, so build, storage, crates, any crate. Since we've got so many, we should be fine. Just fill these up for now, and then I'll see how many more we've got to place. Right, we've already got all of these corpses in here. That's fantastic. All been picked up. Ah, I'm pleased with this. Okay, we're finally starting to sort out our courtyard. It's still going to be quite messy because we've got our market stalls built down there, and we've also got a goblin spotted and 1 in iron as well. Well, it's a bit of a surprise, I must confess. Let's get the alarm bell rung then. Where are you? Copper alarm bell sounds the alarm. Also, if everyone would please get into your goblin slaying uniform, then we should be able to get this sorted out quickly. Oh, there's quite a few. Never mind. They were spotted by our military, and that's exactly what we want. Right, everyone should be waking up. Okay, right. If everyone could get into the fight as soon as possible. Just as soon as you've picked up your gear, just get down there and start fighting. Right, we're noticing more people with bone shirts now. A lot more people with bone shirts. That's fantastic. Okay, we've run out for there, it looks like. Maybe, yeah. We're only shy a couple of bone shirts. That is a vast improvement. And it looks like the fight is already over. Well done, everyone. You may stand down. At this point, unless the goblins have a couple of ogres, they're really not a problem. It's the mants that I'm still frightened of. Even though we've not really had much of a problem with mants up to now, I know what they're capable of, and what they're capable of is bringing doom to our fortress. Right, these rooms are now finished, so it's just a matter of waiting on them. But I think we are now in a position where we can go ahead and build the workshops. But first, whilst I'm thinking about it, let's just add a little bit more to the terrain. We want... Are they... Yeah, they are just basic engraved walls. Pass out blocks, of course. 1 there and 1 there. Fantastic. Symmetry has been restored. We also want some walls. Just block walls out of basalt. And I also decided, since this place was going to be fairly dark, to have little windows looking down to the sun shaft, looking out into the sun shaft rather. For the place floor, we want detailed, decorative stone floor, made of marble, and then we can put some of those basalt pillars that I had to deconstruct to good use. Right, chop chop. Now, we've got 1 butcher currently. Let's check you out. You're set to butcher corpses and excess livestock. What we can do with this, we can have 1 butcher dedicated to excess livestock, 1 dedicated to corpses, and the other doing both. So we're going to be demolishing you. So deconstruct. Now we're going to want 2 more of those. So let's just check out what they require to be made. So we want food and drink and a butcher shop. Requires 1 table, 1 chair, and 1 knife. So we want to continue the theme of having it all made out of basalt. I actually think that looks quite nice. Then perhaps we'll have one made out of marble in between them. That might actually be quite nice. So we want 1 table, basalt, and 1 of marble. 1 chair of basalt and 1 of marble. And actually we could make them all of granite, thinking about it. Yeah, actually I like that idea. Let's go for granite then. So we want 3 granite tables, 3 granite chairs, and knives.